Welcome to my channel, and this video will be about stitching. I think that July it's a perfect time to start preparing new Christmas decorations, because I know that even if when you stitch them in November and December, of course it can create much better Christmas spirit, anticipation of holidays, but usually I never have a lot of free time to stitch everything I plan to in November and December, and recently we simply don't have electric power. Now when we have long days and a lot of daylight, I can stitch much more. After work I still can do something, so July for me it's a month when I do my Christmas stitching plans. And let's see what I want to do. First we will have a look at my felt kits. Yes, in July when it's hot it's not very comfortable to work with felt, but still I like to do my Christmas kits in summer, because these kits, they are very detailed. For me they are very time consuming, but I want to do one of these stockings as a gift for Christmas. So among all my kits which I own, I selected two which I hope will be the best for the person. One it's with plain Santa in plain, and one with car. I don't know which one to select. Personally, I love this one with the car a little bit more, maybe because I love the snowman and the Christmas tree behind, maybe the shape of the car. I think that maybe I will do this stocking, and as additional gift I can do this plain, because this kit it's by Busilla and it was anniversary edition. Sorry, it's not very visible. And in this anniversary editions they included not only stocking but also additional felt to create also tiny Christmas ornament. I think that it's lovely, so one from this kit and stocking from this. Maybe it will be perfect choice. I just need time to do them, because yes, they are quite time consuming. You need to embroider all the detail, to add all sequins, and the most terrible thing is that you need to assemble to attach front to the back. For me it's the most terrible part, because I am bad at sewing. Anyway, this one also is lovely. You can see by the amount of felt that they will be quite big and a lot of work. So wish me luck. Probably I think that I will start this one. Apart from this stocking, which I intend to give as a gift, I want to do some Christmas ornaments for my Christmas tree. And I have this relatively rare kit, again by Busilla, because that's my favorite manufacturer of felt kits. And here we need to do this Victorian fence. We have 6 ornaments. I purchased it, I think maybe 5 years ago, so it's a long wait. When I purchased it, I immediately wanted to start it. I opened it, that's why I have a preview here, and I discovered that there is a page with instruction missing inside. Well, of course I contacted Busilla, they sent me the PDF file, so now I think I just need to find it. It's another story. That's why I want to start stitching, because a couple more years and I won't be able to find that file which they sent me with the instruction. And another reason, here you can see that you need usually you decorate such ornaments with sequins in Busilla kits, but here you need to do embroidery. I don't know how to do it, so I was really curious. I especially love this one and this one. That's probably two my favorites. I do love those tassels. Maybe I will have to do those tassels by myself. I don't think that they included them. It's also another part. So I'm a little bit afraid that if I wait a couple of years more, those very delicate lines on the felt, they can disappear. I know it from my previous experience, because when it's laying from this movement, those black lines printed on felt, they can start to be less contrast, and it will be even more difficult to stitch. So even if I am terribly afraid to do it, because I have no idea how to do this stitching, and usually when I do even the simple stitching on felt on Bucilla kits, it doesn't look very accurate and beautiful, but I hope that with some practice I will manage to do them. I don't want to mess such a beautiful kit, and well, I hope that in the end of the year at least one I will be able to show you. Maybe I will show you closer which one I would love to do. This one, it's fancy probably. Very nice, I especially love this inner frame, very delicate. So you can see that they have sequins, beads. And the second one, we have two colors of flowers, also very delicate, very nice. Oh well, very beautiful. Maybe I need to search on YouTube and to find maybe someone already did this one, and it will be really very helpful. Next, I want to do a couple of Christmas ornaments by Ukrainian manufacturer Wonderland Crafts. I love their kits. They are usually a pleasure to stitch, and from my newest purchase, which I already filmed a week ago, I selected two kits. I really want to do this circus elephant. I know that it will be easy, nothing very complicated here, and I love that we have some matte beads, some shiny gold beads, and tiny bell. And second one which I selected, it's this balloon. This one is simple one-sided ornament, but this one it's kind of shaker. You stitch two sides and then you connect them. Inside you put some shiny sequins, and in such way you will have a very interesting balloon. I'm so excited that maybe this one is on my place number one in my plans. I have another one in different color, but I decided to start from this one. Here embroidery is slightly smaller, and well, I hope that it will be quick. The only difficulty is how to assemble two parts, but usually they have very nice instructions, so I hope that I will manage to do it quite quickly. From another Ukrainian designer, I want to do this pair of Mr. Santa and Mrs. Santa. I'll also did separate video about these kits. Here you again stitch on the plastic base, and you can see from the sides that they are very small. So I hope that this work will be quite quick and I will manage to stitch the whole family, both Mrs. Santa and Mr. Santa, but they are also decorated with some beads, so I hope that on the Christmas tree they will look very lovely. I love such things when we have small ornament in size but with many details. It looks like tiny jewelry. And wishful thinking, if I have a lot of free time and a lot of electricity, I would love to do another kit from the same company, from the same designer, and this moon angel. Lovely angel who is also stitching, perfect, decorated with those golden stars, golden threads, and beautiful dark blue beads. I think that near the garland on the Christmas tree it will look perfect, but I think that it will be a little bit more complicated, so I will start from the quicker kits and then we will see. Still a lot of time until Christmas, so maybe I will manage to do all of them. Well, next, for many years I have this kit in my stash, and it's this cute snowman, but the thing is, it's jumping jacks. You know that you pull the thread, and legs and arms, they will be moving. It's actually quite cute. The problem is that it's supposed to be stitched not on quite sturdy, but on Aida canvas. I don't think that it's a good idea. I am slightly confused how I supposed to do the cut and to save it. I think that after a couple of usages, the edge of this Aida line, and it will be totally I think that maybe I can put a glue on the fabric so it will be more sturdy, or maybe other decision will be to forget completely about this fabric and to stitch it on plastic canvas. I think that it still will be possible to do those parts as a moving one, and even if not, still it will be much more durable. So maybe instead of stitching it on fabric, I will simply grab a piece of plastic canvas and I will stitch it in such a way, because it's lovely, but I am a little bit confused by this base, because, well, not the best idea. Even if I glue it nicely along the edges of cut parts, I still think that it will be not very durable. So I need to think how to make changes to this one. But it's lovely and I really want to do it. And don't ask me for how long I have it. I think that more than 10 years. And finally, my favorite manufacturer of Christmas ornament kits, and of course that's Mill Hill. For this year I would love to do a couple of small kits. Sorry guys, everything is falling from my table. I have two tiny kits. You can see even from the package that they are really very small, but still they are quite detailed. You can see that they are very colorful. We have here traditional stitching with beads, then they are decorated with stitching with threads, decorated with beads, also decorative elements by Mill Hill. Here we have snowflake, here we have this tiny tree, and I think that the most difficult part here will be assembling, because everything, the stocking, the snowflake, the tree, they are stitched on tiny parts of paper, and then you need to assemble everything. But I already did many of such things, so I don't expect any problems, and I'm sure that these two I definitely will stitch. And I also have several kits with Santas. That's my favorite type of Christmas ornaments. I already stitched many Mill Hill Santas. They have such an interesting series. I did Santa Pirates, I did Medieval Santas, and now from the kits which I own, I would love to do Santas from various countries. Look at this one. It's a series of Southwest Santas, and here we have Desert Santa. Look at his clothes. Such an interesting ornament here. Perfect color combo of beige and turquoise. I absolutely love it. And donkey. Another one which I love to do, it's maybe this South American. They are from different series, but well, they will be perfect match. Look at this cute llama. So I would love to do this too. And well, maybe something from another pair. Maybe it will be quite boring to stitch all of them, because the technique is the same. You can see that you do this attached bird and mustache, but working with all those beads, different size, it's always such a pleasure, and they look perfect on Christmas tree. So here I have the Feliz Navidad Santa, I really love his clothes, his poncho probably, and his hat. And this one for me, yeah, that's French. And for me, it's a little bit more favorite comparing to this one. Here I love these pink flowers. Here I absolutely love the geese, the basket. Well, I wish I can visit Normandy, because for me that's something from that part, from Britain, from Normandy of France. So I will do it with my dreams, visiting that part of France once again someday. And finally, I would love to do Santa in totally different style. This one was designed by Jim Shore, according to his tiny, you know that he usually do tiny statue decorating, also decorating for the Christmas tree. And here we have this very colorful Santa with the garland. I really love how he did the bottom part of his coat, probably, so it will look very lovely. A lot of beads here, very colorful, even for such a small ornament. 3 packages of bead, it will be quite fun to stitch. So that was my stitching plans. I try to be quite reasonable because I have a little bit more of Christmas kits, but well, I try to select kits from different manufacturers, so it will be always interesting to switch between them, between various bases, because something is stitched on plastic, something on wooden base, this one on paper. It was slightly damaged by post, but that's okay. So I tried to select kits in different styles on different bases, and I hope that in the end of the year I will be able to put some lovely new shiny Christmas ornaments on my Christmas tree. Honestly, I already have many handmade ornaments, so my Christmas tree doesn't have a lot of free space on it, but I can decorate something else, maybe to do the garland, maybe to do the rest. Anyway, the pleasure is in stitching, and I hope that you will be watching my video in December, where I will share with you what I managed to achieve during this year. Thank you for watching, and until my next videos.